Hello beautiful collective, and welcome back to my channel. I'm actually back today with another reading. I'm going to be channeling messages for the day ahead. So early and in advance you'll be getting this reading. There's also one uploaded for today, the 11th, which was a really good reading. A lot of, divine wisdom in there. You should definitely check that one out. But yeah, I'm doing this one early just to have it out there and have it prepared. I hope you're doing well. Let's get into the messages for April 12th. Yang. Okay, so that's a number 1 card. We have higher power at the bottom there. The Yang to me is a card of spirit. It almost reminds me of the Ace of Wands type of energy. So something is very fertile for today. This is a good day to maybe receive an idea. It's really connecting me to the lower chakras that will be lit up. There could be this idea that comes through. The sun is going to be sextiling Saturn, which is pretty interesting, and I'm seeing this higher power card come in where it could be producing or offering us an idea here with this Yang card of what to do next. Now Jupiter will also be conjunct Neptune, which is a positive influence if we allow it to be. It feels like on this day we will have some type of energy or motivation to do something, but I see that it's backed and supported by the universe here with the higher power card. This is the idea, the notion that you are more than just a human. You are more than just a human being. You are spirit. You are a part of the divine. You are part of the stardust, the cosmos. The spirit of the universe, the spirit of God also flows through you. Okay, so there's something that's flowing through you, be it an idea or a spark, an inspiration. This has been coming up a lot in the collective. So it's almost like we need to put up a flag and get ourselves to notice what these inklings are or what these divine callings are. A lot of the collective is going to be shifting in new directions, shifting in new areas, traversing new territories, getting out of the everyday mundane experiences of what they thought a normal life would be like, and maybe are boosted or have this confidence to pursue something that is more meaningful. All right. I'm being drawn to look at this card and read the text. It says conscious contact with a higher power. The presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This oracle reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you could ever know. You are always protected and divinely guided. Very interesting how that message even aligns with April 11th's message, where it was all about this wondrous experience, wondrous life, the cosmic divine order of all things, and trusting that our needs will be met, trusting that the support will be there when we need it. This too is a continuation of that, okay? A continuation of that message. It says sometimes your work just flows through you, and that's what I feel. The wand energy. I brought up the Ace of Wands, also this Yang energy. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring you didn't even know you could access. When you enter agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges you feel will help you see which way you are being pointed, giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it's due. You wouldn't be a success without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. So when energies like the Yang card and the Higher Power card come in as guiding messages, this really tells us that you are in good hands, that Spirit is backing and supporting you 100% of the way, that all you must do is really succumb to trust and allowance, and allow for the divine to work its magic as you are a co-participant, a co-creator in how you want to maybe direct your future energy or your future creativity moving forward. There's something about you being 100% supported and held. I'm seeing the palms, I'm seeing the hands. This is a message of support and being held and being guided in a very gentle, loving way. So the messages you receive from Spirit are typically gentle but profound. They'll come in very assertively. Nothing like aggressive, but just assertive and profound in that way. That's how you can distinguish from messages from the ego self. Okay, Spirit, God, the universe, okay, the messages will be clear, they'll be concise, they'll be very assertive. Whereas the ego may trip you up. It may either be filled with fear, like the voice in your head that tells you you can't do something, or the ego can also be like this overzealous, this overemphasized, or this very dramatic kind of gambling type of voice, but it comes from a place of ego. I'm sensing that if you're wanting to pay attention to the voice from Spirit, the voice from your higher self, it's going to be gentle, but it's going to be assertive as well. Okay. If somebody was wondering, let's see what the additional messages are. So there's an idea blossoming, there's Spirit flowing through. There's also this overwhelming sense that you're guided along a new venture, a new journey, a new pathway opens up. 10 of Cups flipped over. Okay. A pathway that is full of fulfillment, feeling enriched, feeling like you're taking care of your soul's needs, not just your ego's needs, not just what you feel like you're chained to. Okay, but what your soul requires, or what your soul needs to feel like it's been nourished and supported as well. Because I think, like, as this card says, you are more than just a human being. You are a being that is filled with Spirit. You are a being that is connected to the divine. So what are the additional messages here for the collective? April 12th. I like the colors of the cards too. Let's see, we have Page of Wands. Yeah, that's that Yang spirit. That's that Yang spirit, all right? 5 of Swords being there is like the mental trip. Okay, Page of Wands could be you're just someone that's like getting started or wanting to explore something, wanting to explore an idea. The Page of Wands is literally saying, okay, I received the message, I received the download, now where do I go from here? What are my next moves from here? So you could be actually inviting Spirit in and saying, Spirit, where will you have me go? How will you have me show up? What will you have me do? You could be praying to Spirit, praying to the divine. Because if not, you could also be filled with doubts and fears and maybe comparison. Like, you know what, no one of my age group was able to make a move like this or follow their heart like this. It would be ridiculous. It would be shameful. It would be embarrassing. or no one of my ethnicity has ever done this. No one of my tax bracket has ever done this. What if I try and then I fail? Then everyone in the community is going to look at me like a freaking loser. That's what the Five of Swords is to me. Like, worrying about what other people might say about you, worrying about what they might do or say or not say. Okay, but we want to eliminate this. This was at the bottom of the deck, so it's like that subconscious mind coming to kind of like play tricks with us. That's the ego. That's the ego. We want to return to spirit. We want to return back to source. Page of Wands, look how she's looking upward. And that's a symbol to me right here of looking to spirit, looking to the divine, looking beyond our everyday experience, beyond our everyday tax bracket or, ethnicity, whatever the case is that we feel may be holding us back. You are more than just your background. You are more than just how much money you make. You are more than just your job. You are more than all of that. You're even more than your culture. You are a spirit. And I know that could be difficult for some people to hear because we could be so tied into that it could be a part of our identity. But you are much more than that. I don't know why, but the Bible quote of "you were made in the image and likeness of God" is coming through. I know not all of us are religious, so I don't mean for it to be offensive, but that's like a really strong message coming through today. What else? Knight of Cups. Moving forward with something, moving something along, taking that leap of faith, allowing the heart to guide. Look how she's got that cup straight forward, held around the heart zone, the heart chakra area. That's where we want to be leading from, the heart, because it will never fail you. When we come from a sincere place, when we come from the heart, that's true spirit. That's the true higher power working through us. What other messages are coming in for today? Wow, the Ace of Cups. And right before I did this pull, I was feeling like this can also be a love message. A love message coming through. So, wow, that is so profound because this Yang, this Page of Cups, this Page of Wands, this Knight of Cups, this Ace of Cups could signify a love interest, a real love interest here with the Ace of Cups. And I know not everybody's interested, not everyone is open and available, and some of us are already committed. So the message is going to play out different in everybody's lives, but this could be love felt or love shared today, or this could be, if you're single, Page of Wands, this message could be talking about you, where someone's going to be in pursuit of you in a love way. This is the same cup. Okay, this is the same cup showing up. So someone could definitely be pursuing you in love and taking a risk. We have come to the edge, which is about taking a leap of faith, taking a risk, allowing the heart to guide. Another theme that I have seen shown up in these daily readings for some time. Know that when working with tarot, although we're pulling for today's energy or even how I'm channeling for tomorrow, know that the message can really come out to play, a week later, a month later, or it could be a theme over the next several months. Notice how we've been getting this theme repeatedly. So this is something that's emerging, or in the collective, like one by one, people are going to be experiencing this in their own time. I remember when there was a time where I was trying to get pregnant, and me and my husband were actively trying, and I would actually pull cards around that time where I'd be asking the cards, will I get pregnant? Will I get pregnant? And the cards were showing up yes. So I was under the assumption that it would happen that month or that week or whatever it was that I was pulling for. And sometimes I'd even ask, is it going to happen this month? And the cards would always say yes. And when it didn't happen, I was devastated, completely devastated. And I would pull cards and pull readings for myself and try to look into the future, try to look into my son's energy already. Like I was really in the archetype of the devil energy, where I was like so obsessed with it, so obsessed with wanting to produce a result, where it was producing stress in my life. And so what happened was the cards even predicted my son's zodiac sign. But I didn't get pregnant until a whole year later of trying. So that's what I like to advise and share with you, because we can be so invested in, okay, but the cards told me, Ace of Cups, I'm going to be meeting a love partner today. Where's the lover? Why are their cards showing Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, if the lover didn't show up today? The reason I share that story with you is because I was so overly consumed in, okay, what the cards were saying for today, that I wanted it to happen right then and there when the cards were saying yes. I wanted that to happen then and there. And we could be feeling that, you know, you could be watching this and saying, okay, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. You know, I don't see any lovers around. I don't see any love interests around. No one's come knocking at my door. Some people could be in disbelief. But what I want to share with you, what I'm trying to get at is the cards are going to present themes. They're going to present energy around, and they will come to pass when they are meant to come to pass. We're not meant to control the timelines here either. I do dailies and I put the dates, and you know, when I do zodiac sign readings, I'll put the date for the month. But the truth is, predictions will come to pass when they are meant to. We can't force it, nor should we. That's kind of the message of the higher power. That's kind of the message of allowing room for trust. Trust in the divine. Trust that the divine has your back. And if something's not happening today, there is 100% a reason for that. But know that this theme of love, this theme of following the heart, this has been a major theme coming up in the collective energy for all zodiac signs. So I really believe that many people are going to meet new love interests. Many people are going to have blessings at work, or follow their heart's desire, follow their heart's calling. We know this has also been a theme in the collective, given the grand resignation, people quitting jobs, following their heart, and it's been working. But I feel like a whole new wave is coming in of a collective doing this, okay, or a collective trusting their heart, a collective allowing room for spirit to come in. So that's the message. There's a potential love interest. For some people, yes, it could be completely spot on. And today, you will literally meet someone. It could be so literal. For others of us, we have to pull from the theme and just observe the themes over time. What's the theme been? And know that that's going to come to pass in its due time, and when it's appropriate, and when it's meant to be for us on an individual level. All right, I hope that makes sense, and also provides a little bit of comfort and a little bit of like understanding of like, because I know some people are like, why aren't the good things happening for me? Why are the cards predicting good things and they're never happening? We want to move away from that mentality. At the end of the day, the cards are never going to entirely predict your future. Although I do find that they can predict, I don't like to use them for that. I like to use them for themes, for general advice and wisdom, and look at the archetypes behind them, because we can learn so much from that in and of itself. The predictions, that's like a bonus. That's a bonus. And when things come to pass, and you've seen that the cards predicted that, it's like, wow, you get tingles, you get chills when it really does come to pass. But overall, I really think what we should be doing is paying attention to the themes, paying attention to the overall guidance. If there's repeat messages time and time again, be it on the daily or the month to month, if you're watching zodiac sign readings, pay attention to those themes and messages, because there could be something we have to still learn or heal or grow through, depending on the message. On sort of like a mundane, zoomed in level, this could be a very positive day as well, where you have a lot of green lights, where you feel like you're in flow, where you feel like lucky, you're given the go ahead, you're given a yes. Today's energy reminds me of yes energy and support and cooperation overall. So you could feel like even if you're dealing with customer service or customers, you'll feel overall cooperation from the people you're dealing with, whether you're on the receiving end of customer service or the providing end. You could feel like, oh, today my customers are really understanding, or today the customer service was superb and excellent and they went above and beyond. So on a zoomed in level, it could be one of those days where you just feel like, okay, when you're out driving, you literally get all the green lights. There's not much traffic in the way, or not many obstacles in the way today. That's what I'm getting. And then Ace of Cups is like support and cooperation. And on a literal level, it's love. It's a new blessing. It could even be the news of a pregnancy. Someone could be going through what I went through, where they're trying to get pregnant, and here you go. Here's a very fertile day. Or you could receive the news today that you're pregnant. So that's really what I have. What a magnificent day. What a beautiful day. I feel like it's going to be a good one. So this is what I have for you. Please like this video. Please subscribe. I'll be back with more. Until the next one, take care.